Gillette Stadium. Ashland is the Super Bowl champion of Division 6 and the winner of the Aganis Trophy.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Night High School Hoops on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland High School sports. Tonight's Tri-Valley League matchup features the 9-2 Dover-Sherborn Raiders against the 3-8 Ashland Clockers. I'm Josh Abrams, and joining me at center court is Rob Silver. And you know, Rob, tonight's game, start time 6:30, my favorite time of the day, hands down.
Why is that your favorite time of the day?
Hands down.
Oh my God, so we're getting the dad joke out of the way early. So here's my thoughts. First of all, I'm excited about the national anthem. One of the best renditions we've had so far. Brady McGuire.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Nice pace, good, just everything. He wasn't trying to be Whitney Houston with it. Moved it along. Really, really clear. Good job. I have a good feeling about this game. Opening line opened at 9.5. Some money came in on Dover-Sherborn, moved the line to 10.5. Total 108.5. We'll talk about that in a minute. But they drive baseline, and right away, good ball movement, and it's number 0.
Yep.
Luke Rinaldi with the first points of the night.
Raiders coming right out with full court pressure.
Good job by Drozek. Give Rimza some room. And a turnover.
Tried to get it out to Apke, but intercepted there by Ethan Lynch.
So one of the things regarding this Rinaldi driving hard to the hoop, lefty doesn't fall, Mixes pulls it down. Very, very efficient offense, averaging 61.7 points per game, but their defense is a little suspect, giving up 47.7. And 5 of their games, they've scored over 66 points. Drozek decides to put it up from a little outside his range, but wide open, doesn't fall. He can hit the outside shot. I did have a go with him in the three-point shooting contest earlier. We tied 7 apiece. Good job by Apke to grab that rebound, and Rimza will set it up. No pressure this time.
So early on, Raiders with just a 2-0 lead, though, they seem to be dominating and really dictating the pace so far.
Yeah, good job by Ashland, though, not giving him any second chances right there off the boards.
Kevin Rosoff with a rare start, almost walked, but able to stop himself, and eventually is that Mixes who drained
That was Mixes who drained that one, yep. Yeah, you mentioned it. Rosoff with, might be his first varsity start.
I know the Clockers without the service of Max Deaver tonight. Deep rebound corralled by the Raiders. Another miss, but then the putback, they're just all over the boards right now, and somehow
Apke finally grabs it. No sooner do I say they're doing a good job on the boards, and they get 3 offensive rebounds.
But the Raiders can't convert.
Yeah, so we'll take that. You just got to work on it.
I mean, Rob, just looking at
with a screen. Good ball movement.
Say, looking at these teams, the two teams' records, you'd expect the Raiders to run away with this one. Just 9-2 versus just 3-8 for the Clockers. But it's pretty even right now.
Yeah. Spellman dialed it in, just missed the last time. Was able to adjust.
Okay, a little trouble here with the full court press. Let's see if they can break it. This is Rosoff bringing the ball up. Heavy pressure from Spellman. Gets it over the center court line. He picked up his dribble and got stripped. And here comes Spellman.
Little behind him.
Apke gets a quick hand in there to break it up. It'll stay Raider ball, but nice play by Apke on defense.
Yeah, Rosoff did the tough part, getting it up court, and then
as soon as he picked up the dribble. Yep. Baseline. Short. Ball's loose. Kicks all the way back out to the outside of the three-point line. Raiders working it around the perimeter. Here's another baseline drive. No good.
And another offensive rebound.
Mixes can't get the hold of that one. And finally, Drozek pulls it down, and he gets, I thought, fouled.
Not sure what the call was, because
it's not a foul.
And I didn't think Dover-Sherborn Raider guy touched it while out of bounds, possibly.
That's the only thing I can come up with.
I thought Drozic had the possession. So Rimza brings it up. Team trailing by 3, 5-2 early on.
Rimza for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Raiders, fast break.
It's Olsen pushing it up hard to Rinaldi. This time he makes the layup. Gets some good height.
So the Raiders up now 7-2. Clockers do a nice job of beating the pressure.
If the Clockers are going to have a chance tonight, Rims is going to have to start hitting some of those open shots.
Oh, it's just a suffocating defense right now from the Raiders. Here's another turnover.
Off a lazy pass. Timeout.
Okay, so Spellman with 5 points already to go with Rinaldi's 4. Dover-Sherborn up 9-2 with 3:51 to go in the first quarter.
So now we know why Dover-Sherborn has averaging 61, just under 62 points a game. They like to push it up pace.
Sure do. Yeah, they're definitely putting a lot of pressure on both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
Yeah, on the defensive side, it's just kind of bad passes. It's, you and I could probably have a couple steals in there. The way they're throwing the ball, this is kind of typical. No bounce passes. They don't have any zip on their pass, and you can't do that at this level. These teams are too quick, and they anticipate as well.
So the one common opponent I saw for both teams was Medway. Both teams lost to Medway, but for the Raiders, it was only their second game of the season. Again, they have this terrific 9-2 record, but only the second game of the season back in mid-December, where they dropped one to Medway. I had it in my notes here someplace, but
yeah,
we'll get to it.
But they did beat Medfield, which is one of the tougher opponents in the league. We both lost to Norwood, obviously.
Yep.
And I thought they had a common opponent in Bellingham and Millis with kind of the same results. They beat Bellingham fairly easily. Probably pulled a lot of their starters because I think it was only like a 58-34 game. So we'll see if Ashland can do something out of the timeout.
Okay, the Raiders pulled back the full court press, going instead to half court. Clockers moving the ball around nicely, mixes with a short jumper, gets blocked on the way, kicked back out top to Rimza. 5 on the shot clock now. Cross court to Mixes, drives the baseline, loses the handle. And now they've got Rinaldi all alone for an easy 2. Okay, Rimza dribbles up the far sideline. Stops, pops, fires. No good. Rebound Raiders.
So Spellman to Rinaldi, likes to go to the hole. Spellman hit 2 in a row.
Okay, it's a 13-2 lead for the Raiders. Just 2 scorers so far in the books for the Raiders. Rinaldi and Spellman.
They may be able to just play with 2 people. Pull a Hoosiers move.
Looks like we got a blocking foul called here on the Raiders. Their first, team's first.
And it's time for the marathon subs of the game. Marathon Deli, our sponsor tonight and always during the basketball season. So some wholesale subs.
Proya and Dwinell's both into the game now. In fact, Dwinell's inbounds to Proya. Drozic on the bench, as is Apke.
And
Rimza with it now.
Mason Melchionda in for Dover-Sherborn.
Luke Herter also into the game for the Clockers. Can't find an opening in the lane. Rimza fires for 3 and drains it. Well, you called that one, Rob. You've got to get him on track.
So Fang for 3. And it's good. Sophomore guard.
Just into the game. Here's Proya driving, dishes.
Good feed. And that's, is that Max Deaver? Palin, excuse me.
Max Palin. Going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
First free throw of the night for either team. And it's good.
Okay, so that foul was on Fang, his first, team's second. And here come the Raiders.
There you go. A little pressure. Force Sullivan to throw it away. And the lead 8 and possession. 1:45 to play. Clockers try and shave another 3 off.
Herder now backing it up. Out top to Dwinells. Dwinells drives. Tries to dish to Palin, but intercepted by the Raiders.
Good in theory if there weren't 2 Raiders in between him and the other Clocker.
Raiders are just moving the ball around so well right now. That one rims out, but rebound Raiders right back out top. Off to the side for...
Dwinells is going to come away with it. He's got some pressure behind.
He's 1-on-3, loses his balance, and is going to get called for a travel.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate turnover.
And Raiders make a substitution here.
Where's the guy with the broom sweeping up the sweat and stuff like that?
Right. The Swiffer.
Yeah. What's Logan doing tonight? That would be a good job for Logan.
Logan had the opportunity to be here, but chose instead to make a road trip down to Needham tonight.
Oh, okay. Is it down to Needham or across to Needham?
To me, everything's down.
Do you go by the on the map or the actual elevation, like latitude-wise, or? And that's again Spellman, who's on fire. He's in double digits already with 10.
Proya bringing the ball up here
2
for the
trays,
Clockers.
2 deuces. Speaking of deuces, number 2.
Final
Proya
minute of play here in the first quarter.
to double deuce Rimza.
Drains it.
Good
He's
job.
got his range. 5 points for Rimza. 10 for the Clockers. They're down by 9 in the waning seconds of the first quarter.
It's Rinaldi out deep. Spellman, as they're going to play for the last shot.
Back and forth between
They got
Spellman and Rinaldi.
Melchionda in the corner, unguarded. Gets it now.
Clockers trying to double the ball here.
Spellman drives, going to kick it out maybe.
No
And
whistle.
now-
There's the end of the quarter.
It's fine. Let the clock run out. So, a lot of action. Ended up being a lot of offensive rebounds.
It's a fast-moving game. The Raiders are really playing at a very fast pace tonight, and the Clockers just seem to be struggling to keep up with them.
Yeah, hopefully, it's a matter of just withstanding that first blow, and the lead was 11. It's 9. So, some new bodies in there. See what happens.
So really quick, you did mention tonight's sponsor, Marathon Deli. So we always appreciate them feeding us here and with their sponsorship of our broadcasts. Right on 135, they offer a full range of lunch and dinner items for takeout, along with many catering options, I should say. Open weekdays 10 to 7. And Rob, any suspense tonight?
You saw the order.
But our audience did not.
So I went with the tuna clomp.
Please explain. I really enjoyed seeing that acronym, the
tuna clomp. Well, clomp is cheese, lettuce, onion, mayo, and pickle. I mean, it's self-explanatory. I'm surprised I had to explain it to you, but that's. I used to, when I had a team of people working under me, and we'd go, I'd order it that way with whoever's taking the order.
Sure.
They'd be like, what the heck are you talking about? I'm like, seriously? This is why I'm in charge and you're, no.
So don't forget, be sure to check out Marathon Deli's menu on their website, marathondeli.com.
I don't think I've ever had the tuna there, so this is going to be exciting. And out of respect for you, I decided not to eat before the game.
Because of the onion?
Yeah, the onion, the tuna, just not pretty. So Ashley and Kinkerberg, Rinaldi, strong to the hoop.
He really loves touching that backboard, I'll tell you that.
Junior, he might be able to dunk it next year. Probably can in practice. He definitely can reach the rim.
So Clockers down 21-10. And Rimza feeling the pressure there, throws the ball away. So another turnover here. Raiders will inbound right in front of their own bench.
So Coach McKay joined in for a bit. Welcome. Always cheering on his students, his players.
Sure. Raiders continuing to move that ball very well around the perimeter here. Looking for an opening.
Jonathan Windle to Rinaldi.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Double team the ball. Here's the shot. No good, but ball's loose and out of bounds. It's going to go the Clocker way. It's a good defensive pressure there by the Clockers, able to keep them any further off the scoreboard.
Yeah. That was...
and here's that full court pressure coming back.
Yeah, we'll see how Rimza deals with this. To Dwinells, who Rinaldi almost got a piece of it.
Rims has got to watch those passes. They're coming in around the ankles right now. Back up top to Dwinells, to Palin for three. Back rim, no good. Deep rebound gathered by the Raiders, and off they go.
Rinaldi's only got one speed. Pull it back out. Rinaldi for three. And it's good.
His first three of the night.
He's now the leading scorer with 11. Both he and Spellman have many points as the Clockers. Proya.
Tried to give and go with Palin, but intercepted by Ethan Lynch.
Rinaldi, good job to find that ball in transition and get to the hoop.
This one's going to go against Patrick Dwinells, his first, team's first.
Yeah, and then bringing the muscle in. Here comes Drozek.
And Ledichevsky. So Luke Rinaldi at the line for the first time tonight. So Proya and not sure who else sat down there. Oh, Palin. Resting here for the Clockers. Rinaldi hits them both. Looks like the Raider fan base travels well. They're a big crowd here tonight. Of course, the attendance limitations lifted here. First time this week. First time in a couple of weeks. So yeah.
Okay.
Actually out there selling tickets today. The snack bar is open. Here's Dwinells for three. Too high. Too hard off the glass. Ledichevsky with the rebound. Rimza drives and drains.
It's 2 times Rimza has driven to the hoop, and 2 times he's made the mid-range shot. So 7 for Rimza.
Started the game a little cold, but he's hit his last 2 or 3 shots in a row. Here's a deep 3 attempt.
Spellman
Nothing but net.
On fire.
Tell you what, this might be the highest scoring game of the season we see, Rob. Going to be challenging our math skills during the timeouts.
Yeah, 29-12. The lead is ballooned to 17 as Herter finds Drozek over to Rimza, all around the outside of the arc. Sets a screen for
Try to
Herter.
pick and roll.
That's his shot.
Thought it caught some rim, but nice attempt by Dwinells, but out of bounds on the Clockers on the rebound there.
Shot clock is going to expire, but gotta like the hustle.
So it looks like Daniel Sullivan coming into the game now, as well as Kofi Poku for the Raiders.
That's a fun name to say.
Sure is, and I even checked with Coach Grady on that one to make sure I got the pronunciation right.
Spellman again for 3. This time no good.
Mixus with the... Oh, it's Rimza with the rebound. Out to Mixus. Yeah. Rimza tried to give and go, thought better of it. Pulls up, into Mixus, drives baseline, drops it in. Off the iron, no good. Rebound tracked down by the Raiders. That's Daniel Sullivan bringing the ball up court.
So we're midway through the second quarter, 29-12. The Raiders as Poku travels.
Okay, Dwinells will inbound, and the Raiders dialing up the pressure. How often do you see a pick set that deep in the backcourt?
Yeah.
Mix is slipping and sliding all over the place
Yeah,
out there.
it's like it's like we're playing on a mud field and we don't have the right cleats on or something.
Right.
We keep slipping. But
Ledichevsky with a pick there for Remza. Ball won't drop.
Poku again with a little trouble handling the ball as they double team him. Mixes dives, and that's going to be a jump. Crowd appreciating the hustle by Charlie Mixes.
I tell you, they can sense Poku's a little uncomfortable handling the ball, and they're going right after him.
Yeah. So possession arrow stays with Dover-Sherborn. Daniel Sullivan to inbound. Backcourt to Spellman, over to Rinaldi.
Ledichevsky was able to get a hand up there to alter the shot, but rebounding continues to be a problem for the Clockers. But Ledichevsky comes down with this one. Clockers down 17, 3 minutes to go in the half. Here's Ledichevsky, dishes to Drozek. Back to Ledichevsky for a quick three. Nothing but net.
I was gonna say he's gonna be the offensive spark. Needs somebody to step up, and he can shoot. Take a little pressure off Rimza maybe on offense.
I mean, we've seen Mixes do that. We've seen Proya do that tonight.
Spellman just inside the arc. No good.
Off a lot of arms and hands. Raiders come down with it. Another rebound for the Raiders. 3 in the corner. Rinaldi drains it. Speaking of Proy, he's going to be checking back in very soon. Here's Dwinells now to Ledichevsky. Drawing some attention from Rinaldi. Dishes inside to Drozek.
Drozek's range.
Banks it in and home. So Drozek on the board now. The Clocker's still down by 15.
He told me he was going to use the glass from 2 feet in, so.
Sure.
Poku to Spellman, inside to Olsen.
Not on the shot, though. They found him before he could get up there.
Relatively clean game as we only have 2 fouls apiece with a minute 43 to go in the half. So entertaining game, quick game with the no fouls.
Drozek's first foul.
You'll be able to get home and watch the Celtics. Who are they playing? You probably have it on there.
I do. I have it on there. They're
Sacramento,
hosting the Kings. Yeah, they're hosting the Kings at 7:30 tonight.
That shot was too easy for Rinaldi.
One of 9 NBA games on the docket tonight, by the way, Rob, including Pelicans at Sixers at 7 o'clock at the top of the hour.
We've never heard of either one of those teams. Mixes in the paint.
Doesn't have the touch on that one.
Not tonight. Good job with the double teaming in the corner. Ledichevsky. See if he takes it. He does.
Mixes jumping in there with the rebound and the 2. Aggressive play by Mixes, and it pays off.
Got to give Mixes a silver star for that play. Just skied over the Dover-Sherborn player and then put it up. Spellman. Ooh,
close to a walk.
Melchionda again, back to Spellman. Tries to penetrate, shut him up. Wide open. Drozek uses the body nicely to pull that rebound down off the miss of Sullivan.
Ledichevsky with a running one-hander won't fall. Back up top to so Kevin Rosoff back in the game.
As the Clockers hope to play for the last shot, maybe.
Proy on the baseline, kicks it back up top to Mixes to Ledichevsky. Inside to Drozek, he's got a man in there.
And again off the glass.
He should file a patent for that shot.
Spellman deep.
No good, and the half ends.
On a mini run by the Ashland Clockers, who reeled off 6 in a row to end the half and cut the lead down to 11. So we're going to go to the break with the Dover-Sherborn Raiders leading 32-21. A very entertaining first half. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd love to see the Clockers having the lead here, but definitely entertaining. I mean, this is probably the fastest paced game we've seen all year, Rob.
If you just joined the game like thinking, oh, okay, I had to, grab a sub over at Marathon Deli, I'll sit down. You missed the first half. It went that quick. So, but hopefully they'll be able to build off of that, and we'll get some stats when we come back.
Sure.
But you're watching Ashland High School varsity basketball on WACA-TV. I'm Rob Silver with my partner Josh Abrams, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsor, Marathon Deli. Thanks for watching.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.
And welcome back here for second half action. It's Tuesday night high school hoops as the Clockers are hosting the Dover-Sherborn Raiders, but down 32-21 as the Raiders have just been running up and down the court, setting the pace frantically throughout the first half. I'm Josh Abrams. He's Rob Silver. Welcome aboard.
And it's Ty Ledachevsky making the start in the second half. The inbound. Clockers did finish on a 6-0 run to cut a 17-point lead down to 11, and a 3 in and out. And Ledachevsky gets called for the foul. That was Apke with the 3-point attempt. Should get 1.5 for the effort.
It touched some net before it rimmed out.
That's why I lost the 3-point shooting contest to Garrett Arsenault tonight. We had a shoot around 8-6. He beat me. That one's no good. Apke grabs the rebound. Yeah, Arsenault beat me 8-6. The score wasn't that close. It was 8-4. I had to run the last rack. I made the money ball. So
nice.
Kudos, congrats to Arsenault for his win. Oh, Apke gets the feed underneath from Ledachevsky. And we're back to single digits.
Apke with his first points of the night, and the next stoppage, Rob, I got to tell you, I'm hearing about a really big fan club for Thomas Apke, coast to coast. We'll talk about that more at the next whistle.
If there is a whistle. We didn't have any whistles in the first half. 4 fouls total, 1 timeout. As I think that was Sullivan. Rinaldi just weak side rebound, up and in, never hits the floor.
They have not had an answer for him all night, Rob.
No, Rinaldi with 16 in the first half. Only 3 scores like we were talking about. 16 for him, 13 for Spellman, and 3 for Fang.
Okay, some sloppy ball handling here hasn't cost the Clockers yet. Pass was forced, but a nice turnover, a nice play by Mixus.
To stay with it. Ledachevsky back iron.
Thomas Apke again for 2. A big rebound and a putback for Thomas Apke. Clockers down by 9.
Clocker fans have to like what they're seeing out of the locker room. Couple offensive rebounds. Oh,
Ethan Lynch
powers that one home off the glass.
Just good positioning, good timing with the rebound and the putback.
Yep.
Rims a heavy pressure here from Sullivan. Gets it over center line. Have a no backcourt violation. It was knocked away by Sullivan. Here's Drozek.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Ledachevsky's going to have to put it up. Drives. And
that's a shot clock violation.
Yeah,
yep.
Hit the side of the backboard. So that all started with that backcourt pressure on Rimza bringing it up, and they never really recovered.
Ledachevsky just too aggressive there on that full court press, so he picks up 2 quick fouls here in the second half. Clockers the second time at least this half that they're showing some full court pressure, and it works. Ledichevsky baseline, gets the layup up and good. So Ledichevsky with 2 in the second half, 5 total. And as Rob, as I mentioned, want to get back to this, that been informed by a close and trustworthy source. There's a huge Thomas Apke fan club watching our games here on WACA-TV. So a special shout out to his fans tuning in from across the U.S., including Nana, Aunt Paula, and Uncle Mitch in Utah, Aunt Allison and Uncle Kirk in Montana, and Grant and Grunkle, that's Great Aunt and Uncle, Gene and Skip in Chicago. So thanks to all of you for tuning in, and keep cheering on Thomas and the Clockers.
Wow, welcome. And I love the Grunkle.
You gotta love it. Grant.
That's, yeah.
Grant and Grunkle.
Wow.
Clocker Nation going coast to coast.
I want to welcome, I know one of my coworkers is watching, Sue Magri. Is not a big fan of the tuna.
Just, that's what she's texting you?
I said I'm not gonna bring it in, and microwave it tomorrow. I'm gonna,
Well, I hope it's out in the car at least, staying cold.
It's right there in the box.
Room temperature?
It's not out in the sun. It's not like a family picnic. It's not the potato salad office scene.
Well, back to the action at hand. Third quarter, just over 5 minutes to go. Raiders trying to inbound under their own basket.
Had trouble that last time, and they have trouble again. Needs to call it. Okay, they got away with a possible walk. Remza pulls up.
So Clockers have some good opportunities there, but can't connect.
Sullivan over to Spellman.
Nice job by Ledichevsky to knock that pass out of bounds. So 17 on the shot clock.
Clocker's really stepping up the pressure.
Absolutely, much more physical. Trying to anything to slow these guys down.
Yeah, in transition, the Dover-Sherborn's been extremely tough, especially with Rinaldi, who's got the ball now. Olsen to the hoop.
Nice cut there, Brian Olsen for 2.
His first 2 of the night, and now their turn to turn on the pressure. Trozek back to Ledichevsky. Confidently brings it over the timeline. Ledichevsky thought about it, should have taken it. Remza block. Trozek mixes, picks up the loose ball and can't finish it. Just a little off with his shot tonight. Spellman finds Rinaldi.
Reversing in.
And Rinaldi is now at 20 for the night. 20 points, half of Dover-Sherborn's points. As the lead is back up to 13.
Clockers have been able to cut it down to 9, but Raiders climbing back in. Or boosting that lead, I should say. Ledichevsky from the corner for 3, and again, nothing but net for Ledichevsky.
I have no problem taking the open 3.
I agree.
You have to take the good shot.
Rob, I'm beginning to wonder for Ledichevsky, it's got to be the shoes money.
2-on-1. Mix has challenged him. But Ethan Lynch.
It's a physical layup, and Lynch was able to put it through.
Yeah. We'll trade 3 for 2, though. 3 for 2, 13 more possessions. We're back in front. So the lead is 42-30, 12-point lead. This Mix's turnaround jumper.
No good.
Wide of the mark.
Ethan Lynch with the rebound. And nice defensive play by Remza.
Yeah.
Rob, I gotta tell you, I'm mesmerized by Ledichevsky's sneakers. I think he's wearing 2 different brands over there, 2 different makes of sneaker.
Oh, there you go.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. Clockers down 42 to 30.
That's the style. That's the way.
That's how the kids do it these days?
These crazy kids,
I'm Josh Abrams. He's Rob Silver. You're watching Ashland High School boys basketball on WACA-TV, your exclusive home for Ashland High School sports. I want to take a moment now to thank tonight's crew, Connor Donovan, Tom Hamilton, Nick Cunningham. Tom Hamilton's still in need of a nickname, Rob. We've got the maestro, Connor Donovan. Still got to come up with something for Hamilton.
All right, we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
He had said you were calling him airball.
Oh, I never said that. I never. Yeah.
Seen him running around here today with a Patrick Mahomes t-shirt.
That's because he's always shooting. When he's shooting, he's got the camera in one hand, the ball, so it's definitely a handicap. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll think of something for him.
Okay, sounds good.
What did you get tonight from Marathon Deli? You went
Tonight-
to the old Reliable?
Yeah, well, one of the old reliables. Yeah, the hummus chicken.
The hummus chicken. Okay.
Trying to eat a little bit healthy, get some vegetables in there.
Just disappointed about all these airplane references that we
we were all ready to go.
I
and
have
then-
some trivia, airplane trivia.
Sure, and then Joey didn't show up tonight. I guess he wasn't on the schedule
No, he
tonight, I should
definitely
say.
wasn't because I was texting with his dad, and his dad's like, no, he's not on tonight.
But I told we're going to have him here Friday night.
Yeah. Rinaldi, good feed. And that's Sullivan with his first 2 points of the night.
Good court vision by Rinaldi.
Yeah.
Found the open man.
He is the real deal.
Okay, Raiders starting to pull away here. Clockers need a basket and a stop here. Max Palin just into the game with that, receiving that pass to Drozek. Over to Rimza. Rimza logging a lot of minutes tonight, and we've got an offensive foul called.
It's on Dwinell's. Illegal screen.
So Dwinell's second.
First time that's been called all year.
So Daniel Sullivan inbounding here. No pressure from the Clockers. Going to let him bring it up into the half-court offense.
Chooses not to get it to Rinaldi.
Max Palin steps in front of that pass. Nice play out to Dwinell's. Into the corner for Ledachevsky.
That was like his double overtime catch against Holliston.
Got a foul under the basket here. Foul's called on Jonathan Windle, his first. Ledachevsky inbounding under the basket. Out to Dwinell's. Dwinell's tries to drive, hands it off to Ledachevsky, back up top to Palin, across to Rimza. Dwinell sets the pick, doesn't open things up. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
Gonna call a carry.
Gonna
Well,
pick and
Palmer,
choose when
yeah.
they carry those, I guess, when they call
So he
those.
gets called for the illegal screen, the carry. What else? Maybe get him for a double dribble. Oh, good steal by Rimza. Feeds it to Palin, who finishes it.
Palin with 5 tonight.
Gives him a chance to set up the full court press. It's Windle to Rinaldi. Melchionda for 3. That's no good, and Ledachevsky gets the rebound.
Didn't even have to jump for it. That ball went right to him.
Wide open, Ledachevsky for 3. He's got to hit it, and he
does.
does.
So Ledachevsky with 8 this half, 11 total.
Oh, and that is off his foot.
Diving effort
I
from
think it's off
Palin.
a clocker. Yeah, it was off a clocker. Good defense again, though. As the lead is down to single digits, 44-35.
It's just what the Clockers needed, but they got to keep it up. Gonna get a reach in here on Max Palin.
Maybe. Yeah. That's 14 fouls, but it's going to stay down here. It gives them a chance to set up the full court press again. 36.5 to go.
The aforementioned Tom Hamilton right there on the baseline to get us this footage.
Oh, and Ledachevsky with the Mickey Mouse foul. That's his third.
Can't commit those right in front of the ref. No choice but to call that one.
It's going to be, Raiders going into the fourth quarter. We know it's 5 fouls. They're almost in the bonus.
Luke Herter comes in for Ledachevsky.
Spellman. Melchionda up to Lynch. When in doubt, just say Lynch. There's 2 of them on the team. Spellman, who's been quiet on the offense since early on. Rinaldi to Spellman. There's Spellman. We just talked about him. Missed that shot. Dwinells with 14 seconds to go gets over to Rimza. Chance to shrink the lead from 9. 7 seconds to go. Turnaround jumper, and it's good. And that's going to run out the clock. So Ashland able to cut 4 points off of that halftime lead. The lead is now down to 7 from a high of 17.
So yeah, it looks like Ashland outscored them 16-12 in that quarter.
And the scoring was spread around that time. Ledachevsky with a nice offensive spark. He's now up to 11 on the night.
Yep, we saw
8 points.
We saw Palin with 2 in the third quarter. Ledachevsky with 8. Rimza with 2. That's what I've got for third quarter scoring for the Clockers. Want to remind folks, the Clocker Club just announced its golf tournament will take place on Thursday, May 19th at the Blackstone Country Club in Sutton. Last year's was a great event, perfect weather, a lot of laughs. I know, Rob, you and I were both there. For more information, fans, go to clockerclub.org/golf.
I don't remember laughing. I don't remember laughing. Where were the laughs? Actually, you know what? There were some laughs.
I thought at the luncheon. I thought we had some laughs at the luncheon.
Steve Eulis from Fireflies, a big sponsor there, supplying the food and also the nice bottle of barbecue sauce for everybody participant.
Yeah. Nice gift.
So I was able to say hi to Steve and Anthony Duca and Paul Wilkinson.
We had a couple McKays there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back underway here. Fourth quarter action. Clockers down by 7. Raiders with the ball. Dwinells pressing.
Good job shutting off Rinaldi, keeping him up top. Spellman.
Was that Spellman?
That was Spellman, his first 2 points of the second half.
Yeah, a lane opened up for him on the left side, and he found it.
He's got 15 on the night.
Another offensive foul called here.
So 6 fouls now on the Clockers. Next one puts Dover-Sherborn at the line for the bonus. And that was Sullivan hard off the glass, no good.
Clockers got away with one there. The Raiders had a 2-on-1 advantage. Couldn't put it in the hoop.
Rimza able to get it up over the timeline past Sullivan.
Dwinells inside to Herder. Outside to Drozek now, less than 5 on the clock.
Rimza can create.
Okay, they got a fresh shot clock now.
Drozek chases it down. He's had a great rebounding night as always tonight. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Drozek gets bumped by
Brian
Olsen.
Yep, a little too aggressive there by Olsen.
Only the second foul of the half for Dover-Sherborn.
Charles Fang checks back in for the Raiders. And Ethan Lynch will take a seat. Palin way up top to Dwinells, tracks this one down.
Finds a little space. Rinaldi.
I think we're getting a blocking foul here on Daniel Sullivan.
I think it was it 0? Rinaldi.
Oh, okay. His first. Palin inbounds again. Rimza. Under 6.5 to go here. Clockers down by 9.
Not a lot of offensive weapons on the floor right here. They're trying to set it up for Rimza, as they do, off a nice screen. Couldn't finish it.
Those shots that were falling earlier, just not falling now for Rimza, and Clockers in a little trouble here. Baseline, good for Daniel Sullivan.
That's what happens when you miss on offense. Dover-Sherborn so good in transition. Herder. He's gonna, oh, not a friendly bounce.
Joel's got to watch that trailer.
Olsen draws the contact from Dwinells. He's gonna go to the line for 2.
It's going to call it on Herder.
I was gonna say they got to get tied back in the game, and they do. 3 fouls, it's fine.
Apke coming back in too.
Yeah. Okay, so
Olsen misses the first.
it's the first missed free throw by either team, as there's only been 3 attempts, but
Right.
now 4.
Halen and Drozek both step out for the Clockers. 5.5 to go here.
Misses, they gotta grab the rebound. Herder does. Get it to Rimza. So 48-37, 5:24 to go.
Rimza inside quickly to Herder. No good, but the foul is called.
Fang
His second.
just nips Herder on the arm. I mean, I don't know who sets these lines. Oh, I do. But 9.5, 10.5. Oh, great job by Ledachevsky to
He's
chase
in trouble.
down the, you know, not a terrible play. Rimza just, oh, beautiful job by Dwinells to reestablish himself off the block.
Great effort. Jones drives the baseline, loses the handle, gets knocked out of his hands and out of bounds.
So good job by Ledachevsky off the rebound to try and pass the ball out. Rimza wasn't expecting it. Almost
Ledachevsky is under heavy pressure there on the double team.
wide open.
Okay, Rimza is rediscovering his scoring touch. 4 points in the second half. Here's the full court press by the Clockers.
The lead is down to 8.
Spellman tried to dribble out, but he gets fouled.
He's going to go to the line 1-1. Probably not the person you want at the line.
So Rimza draws his first foul.
Going to say strategy-wise, the way Olsen threw up those 2 bricks, maybe you try if he gets the ball, the old hack-a-shack type.
Hack-a-shack, it's
deal.
it. Got the friendly roll there.
Yep. Solid shooter. As he's up to 16 on the night. Make it 17 as the lead is back to 10. So I did make a little side wager with my brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We bet a pizza.
On what?
He's got Dover-Sherborn. 9.5. He got the opening line, so that's why I moved to 10.5 in case somebody else wanted to bet a pizza. Had to push it up there.
So we do want to remind fans, these games are available on demand on WACA-TV's YouTube and Facebook accounts. Just do a search on either platform for WACA-TV, and our accounts will be at the top of the search results.
And was there a rumor we're negotiating with Netflix to have this series put in? No.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you.
around.
I guess you're not. I'm under an NDA. I can't disclose.
Okay.
I can't talk about ongoing negotiations.
Yeah, as all the high-paid announcers are.
Right?
I'm under no NDA. I'm a DA. Just disclose everything.
Sure.
So.
Speaking of great announcers, did you catch that documentary on John Madden?
I have not seen the whole thing. I saw pieces of it.
Oh, it was excellent.
He
Very
was
well done.
He was one of the best.
Oh, yeah.
He was the original, the telestrator guy.
Yep.
He was so
Yeah,
funny with- he was a
either
riot
he
with
invented
that.
it or they created it just for him.
Yeah, it was a riot. So, kind of a
Back to the action on the floor. Fourth quarter, 4.5 to go. Clockers down by 10 with the ball. Cross-court pass to Rimza for three.
Oh,
Pulled that string a little too much, and
yeah.
Clockers can't convert.
Nonetheless, a good offensive opportunity. So 4:20 to go. Rinaldi being pressured by Apti and Rimza. Spellman picks up the dribble.
It's getting late.
And there it is.
Oh, a timeout called before the whistle.
What is it? Is it 9 or 10 seconds? How much time do you have to bring it over? Do you have 10 seconds? You must have 10 seconds.
Oh, it's like the longest 10 seconds ever.
Well, 9 have elapsed off the shot clock, so we'll find out. So that was Coach Kevin Leduc. Oh, no, excuse me.
Rick
Coach
Grady.
Rick Grady. Oh, that's why he's in the big letters. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out that
Ashland.
I copy-pasted incorrectly there. So I've got the right head coach. I don't have all the right assistant coaches.
Okay. On our side, we have the right coaches.
Absolutely.
Though. We never give a shout-out, but again,
Go ahead.
Ashland Clockers coached by second-year coach Mike Normant, assisted by Kevin Clifford, John Stockton, John Noel, and Rob Agostinelli. And want to give a shout-out while we have a chance to our trainer, Amy Mendoza, athletic director, Stephen Marks.
Who I know is tweeting like crazy.
Oh, he came over. He was shooting a little bit.
I saw some of that pre-game action.
He's played before.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Do you know his background? I don't.
I know he grew up down in Maryland. He's a big Washington football team fan.
White men can't jump. That's him. He's the guy coming in with the sweatpants and the backwards hat. I want him on my team. All right, I don't want Tom getting run over by the ball like football. So,
Raiders inbounding just to our right. Good job breaking the press.
I guess there is no 12-second court. Maybe it's just
I think that reset on the timeout.
Maybe it's just the 5-second.
Wow,
Great ball
Spellman
movement.
Flashes the lane right through and in for another 2 points.
I think it's more just the 5-second call of the forward progress. So, Rimza directing traffic for the Clocker offense, gets it to Ledachevsky, in deep to Apke. Two bodies on him. Somebody got him.
See who drew it. That's going to be Brian Olson with his second. That's 5th team foul, so suddenly the Raiders have suddenly bunched them up. Apke coolly drains the first foul shot. Drozek checks back in for Herder.
(52-41). 52-42. Been hanging right around this 10-point mark. They got it down to 8, back up to 12. Oh, good job by Apke.
I don't know about that call. They're going to say Raiders ball on that.
I didn't see anything. Lynch to Rinaldi.
Yeah, you just have to applaud the effort the Clockers are putting in here tonight, pressing all the way.
Spellman comes up short. Rimza pulls it down.
Quickly out to Dwinells.
Yeah, I mean, this game could have gotten away from him down, 17. It was 29-12. Ledachevsky wide of the mark. Way up ahead to Rinaldi. Unbelievable body control. He's got so much reach.
He's just so strong around the basket, Rob.
Oh, not a lot of room to work that. Rinaldi again.
Dwinells gets the foul.
Was it Dwinells or?
I think so. Let's see how they call it.
But you are correct. Yes.
So Rinaldi with a quiet 6 points here in the second half. Make it 7.
3 of 3 from the line tonight.
23 for the game.
And Spellman with 19, they could have 2 scorers and with 20 points. Rinaldi not rattled by the fan section, the student section of the Clockers, as the lead is now up to 14, 56-42 with 2:40 to go. Rosoff off the screen by
Shot
Apke.
gets blocked by Brian Olson. Clockers retain possession, but just 13 on the shot clock now. Rosoff will inbound into the basket.
Gotta look for the contact when you're driving there.
Lonichewski dribbles out. Down to 5 on the clock. Into Rimza. Too many passes. Here's Apke. Gets the shot off before the shot clock expires, but rebound by the Raiders. And we've got a timeout call by the Raiders with 2:15 to go.
Almost like Coach Grady didn't want Poku bringing it up. We saw he had a little trouble earlier with the ball handling.
Well, while we have a timeout, Rob, I do want to offer my congratulations to David Ortiz, officially inducted, announced today, inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Is he watching?
As far as I know, he is.
What else would he be doing?
Why wouldn't he be?
Right.
So congratulations, he is going to be the lone member this summer to be inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
I think, was it, when he retired and the Red Sox had that day, Jake got to meet him and take a picture down on the field with him. It's one of the people associated with the Jimmy Fund donated a couple tickets, and that was a pretty cool experience. He got a nice shot with him, and he said, "Oh, do you want to meet Pedro Ortiz? You know, do you want to meet Pedro?" Got to meet Pedro Martinez that day as well and get a photo with him. It's pretty cool.
What a great experience.
Yeah, he got some good photo ops. So 2:15 to go. We're about back in play. 56-42 Raiders.
Spellman dribbles out of it. Over to Wendell now, guarded by Mixus. Rosoff gets a hand on it, and so does Rimza, but it's kept alive here for the Raiders. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Inside, and there's the lane. Mixus with a huge block. Out of bounds off the Raiders. A huge turnover for the Clockers.
And the
you may have to give Mixus a silver star for that play.
Definitely. Student section loved that one as well.
Here's Rimza. Trying to find an opening inside to Drozek. Drives in, wheels, back up top to Rimza for a deep three. Nothing but net.
Huge. 56-45, lead down to 11. As Wendell looks to run time off the clock.
Smartly pulled that one back. Minute 14 and counting here to go in the game. Clockers down by 11.
Don't want to foul now. Spellman, tight defense.
5 on the shot clock.
Wendell to Spellman. See if he can create.
Great job by Mixus to force the alteration of that shot. Somehow the Raiders end up with it in a fresh clock. Now less than a minute to go.
Rosoff, aggressive defense. And there comes Lonichewski with the block. 56-45.
Inside to Drozek. Tied up, gets it back up top to Rosoff. Drives and kicks it outside. 3-ball attempt, no good. Rebound with the Raiders. 25 seconds to go. Got to get Mixus with the reach in on that one.
Supposed to be Big Poppy.
Sure.
And Jake, there we go. And Pedro.
Spellman hits the first.
$57-45. 58-45. Hope my brother enjoys his pizza. Ledachevsky to Remza, no good. Spellman, see if he pulls it out. And Sullivan does.
Okay, good piece of sportsmanship there, not driving in. So your final tonight, 58-45, the Raiders over the Clockers.
And yeah, let's just
start counting things up. I'll let you take care of the math on this one. So our silver stars tonight go out to Charlie Mixus, and who did you award there in the first half?
Well, the silver star, I think it was Mixus as well. Yeah, he had the block and put it up, or the strong rebound, and he gets a silver star for the hustle down there. So those are the silver stars. It's like the Tommy point.
Right. No,
yeah,
I mean we're still not, we haven't revealed who's the who gets a silver medal, right?
Right. What was the what do we have for a final? We had 58 for them.
45.
So I got 45 points there. Lynch 4-2.
So just a quick programming note: the boys' next game is Friday at Dedham at 6:30. Our next game here on WACA-TV, we're going to have girls basketball here on Friday Night Hoops, right here on WACA-TV. Rob and I will have the call. Tip off at 6 o'clock as the girls take on Dedham here in the gym. Rob continues to quickly do some math here. And by the way, again, want to mention the Clocker Club. If you want to register for membership, starts at just $25. And Rob, you've asked, what are the benefits of membership? Well, $5 of the membership fee goes to the Clocker team of your choice. Register for a silver, gold, or platinum membership. The prices range from $50 to $100, and you'll receive a Clocker Stadium blanket. In the past 11 years. Oh, what have we got here?
Are you collecting?
Sure, why not?
Do you got $5 change? I'll join the Clocker Club right now, right on air. I'm joining the Clocker Club.
Okay, let's see here. Boy, now it's on video. I'm gonna have to.
Where's Rosoff? Where's the treasurer?
Okay, here's $5 change going to Rob Silver, our newest member of the Clocker Club.
Sorry, Allie, you're gonna have to get a second job for tuition. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Linda. So,
well, all that recruiting finally pays off. Rob Silver, now a proud member of the Clocker Club.
And it's that easy. If you want to join, it is that easy.
We take Venmo as well.
So, the final from on the scoring for Ashland, we had Max Palin with 5, Thomas Apke with 6, Herder had 1 point from the free throw line, Ty Ledachevsky with 11, 14 for Rimza, Drozek with 4, Mixus with 4. We have to mention Rinaldi and Spellman, 24 and 21,
for the Raiders,
respectively, for the Raiders. And I'm going to give the silver medal. I have to give it to Ty Ledachevsky. Created that offensive
a little bit of a spark. Yep.
Saw more playing time than he has in the past. And
plenty of good scoring opportunities.
Yeah, 11 points, and he, hustled the whole night. So
aggressive play, ended up with 3 fouls, a little bit ticky-tack, but 3 fouls nonetheless.
Yeah, so we'll give it to Ty tonight.
Congratulations, Ty, our latest silver medal award winner.
Yeah. So, but that's a wrap. And the total points, 103. We had it 108.5. Everything kind of close. It was exciting for everybody.
Absolutely. So, the Clockers did a nice job in the second half, slowing down the Raiders. They really do like to run and gun on offense.
Yeah.
But, again, just too much to handle here for the Clockers tonight. So, congratulations to the Raiders. Yeah. And Clockers, the boys at least, will be, again, we mentioned earlier, their next game Friday night in Dedham at 6:30. And Rob and I will be back here with you on WACA-TV Friday night as the girls basketball team, they'll be taking on Dedham as well. So, Rob, any closing thoughts?
No, I mean the Raiders go to 10-2. Ashland falls to 3-9 on the season. But again, the games are competitive, so that's what we're looking for.
Exactly.
And they seem to be having fun. So that's pretty much a wrap. So.
Well, for Rob Silver, I'm Josh Abrams saying thanks for watching here on WACA-TV. We'll see you next time, and go Clockers!
Today's game is brought to you in part by Marathon Deli. Marathon Deli offers a full range of lunch and dinner items for dine-in or catering. Fine cold cuts, cheeses, and meats also available, in addition to specialty wraps such as the Mayflower wrap, as well as the Honey Bee wrap. They'll be sure to get your mouth watering. Serving Metro West for over 24 years, give them a call at 508-231-1859 or find them on the web at marathondeli.com.